riding the Blue Diamond outside of Las Vegas. Blue Diamond and Candyland. Parking area is right across from Avery Street off the 160. Right across from the little log house. Park there. Out here doing a little test run because I fixed this bike again after the Moab trip. Oh wow! There was I had a bunch of camera trouble too out there in Moab, so I'm kind of messing with the camera settings a little bit and my mount. So I thought I would come out here and try and find something to play on. Test out the camera a little bit. Rained last night again. It's been raining a lot. You notice all the, like it's New Year's right now. It's about January, I think it's the 5th or the 4th, I don't know. And look at all the green grass everywhere, shit growing everywhere. Been getting a lot of rain the last couple weeks. Rain, and then the weather's not been too cold. It's been in the 50s, so all this grass decided it needs to grow. Kind of cool. Out there in Moab, I did something wrong and my camera kept falling down, and so I videoed some trails, but the camera angle was so low it just wasn't worth filming, you know. It wasn't worth using the footage. I did use some on the, let's see, on the fins and things. It was, some of it was good, so I posted that video anyway, but see if I got that fixed this time around. The dirt is perfect. Of course, there's not going to be any dust because I'm riding by myself, but there's this wash up here I want to try and find. I rode it once before, but I don't really remember where it was at. And it has a couple of obstacles in it. It was kind of fun, so we'll go up here and try and find it. It's on the other side of the power line road up here. Well, a part of Candyland, actually, the very last part that a lot of people don't ride goes on a side hill up here. I'm curious to see what that looks like. I bet it's all washed out real bad. Well, that wasn't it. All right, everybody, we're on this power line road. There's the power lines coming up. We're parked over there. So we came up. Candyland goes to the top of that mountain over there. This little trail is like at the end, and every time I come up here with the group, they skip it. But basically, we're running this part of Candyland backwards just because we're here. So let's go run it. This is along the side of the hill, and I'll bet it's washed out pretty good, but we got some pretty good traction. Look at this dirt. It's not as washed out as I thought it would be. Yeah, that was slick. All right, I'm getting a lot of directions on this one because I keep getting people on the Facebook page and even on my YouTube channel asking, hey, where is that at? Well, that's why I'm giving a bunch of directions this time around. But anyway, we came from that direction, rode the front of those little hills. So all you gotta do is find this power line road if you want to ride this trail. Ride it all the way up till it goes between the hills, the saddle there, and then that's kind of the beginning of the trail. And now if you're gonna run Candyland the other direction, this is where you'll come out. Or you can go down this big ass hill over here and skip this whole section right here. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but rutted out or washed out maybe, I don't know. Almost fell over. Yeah, it's a little steep, not too bad. little bit of a break over there, guys. Hey, fucker. Ah, you fucker. So there's the hill that you can take. This is usually the way you take on the way out. It's steeper than it looks. It looks like a bunch of people been coming up it. Got it rutted out a little bit. And then this side trail here is new. That I wasn't here last time I was here. It looks like it's just a go around from the main hill there. So we'll go up here, there'll be a little bit of exposure, and we'll get up into this draw. So basically, this is Candyland right here, but it's the exit. We're up in the draw here. Candyland is this trail here, and we'll end up on top in a minute. Yeah, that kicked my ass, dude. Yeah, look at that view, huh? very top of Candyland right here. Actually, probably right there it is, but there's Vegas. Whew. Our truck is right down there. You see this stripe? That stripe is a power line road, and it goes right over by the truck. So now we got to go down, back down there. We're gonna drop in here. See the trail over there? We'll go over that hill, drop down, and there's two big downhills over there. So either way you do this trail, whether you go the way we just did it, the way we're doing it, or you come the other way, you got big hill climbs no matter what to get up here. So it's a fun trail no matter what. I guess I'll show you what these look like over here. We're gonna go down. They're not terrible. They're on some rocks, so they ain't bad. So this is a side that you got to come up if you're going to do it the other way. I guess frontwards, I'd call it. So here's the first of 3 hills, and we're gonna go down, or you would have had to come up if you went the long way, or the front way, or the frontwards instead of backwards. So this is the first one, and this one ain't too bad. It's just long. There's one ledge on it. It's not too bad. You just gotta keep your momentum is all. Really wish these guys, here it is right here. Really wish these guys would quit doing this shit, just tearing shit up for no freaking reason. That's how you get trails closed and stuff, and don't do nothing but make shit ugly, you know. There's places for that out at the dunes and crap like that, or in your own backyard. It's not too bad either. Again, it's a momentum thing. Looks like there's a couple different routes now instead of just one. Okay, that was the second one. And now we got one more steep downhill right here. This one's right along the edge of the cliff. So I'm guessing, I'll bet it's blown out pretty good, but judging by the condition of the rest of the trail. Let's check it out. This right here is the worst part. Which is not terrible. If you kept your momentum on this, you'd be fine. So here's the bottom. So we're down off the mountain, and we're gonna circle around the bottom, come back around to where we were on that power line road. It's gonna be a while. We're gonna go by a little obstacle. Looks like mini Moab. It's gonna be a whole lot of this stuff. The trail. Nice. right, guys, getting there. We're heading back down to that power line road that we came up on, or kind of paralleled when we came up. Oh shit, that was close. Then we'll take that back to the truck. Nice. All right, here's the power line road, everybody. Now there's a ribbon there, and there's a ribbon there. There's a pile of rocks that help you find the trail. So that's the end. Right up there is the end of Candyland. We went over there and rode the front of that face, and then we rode it. And then I guess you call this the beginning. We used to catch it over there, but you can catch it right here and ride the whole loop. All right, I'm going back to the truck. If you guys watched till now, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next trail, right? Later.